you want to know my opinion on what I think, just keep on watching. Hi guys, what's good? It's your girl Nisi here and I'm back with a new video, and I want to give a huge shout out to my new subscribers and my remaining ones. Thank you. Keep watching. I'm running up my watch time. I'm almost at the 4,000 watch hours threshold, and obviously keep on liking and subscribing and sharing, and if you're new here, join the family. But yeah, as you already know by the title and thumbnail, Natalie B is trending once again. I did an update to one of the videos that I did on her. If you've not seen it, do check it out. That she had to run some of the people that helped and donated to her GoFundMe. She had to refund because at the beginning she did say that this gym was open to every type of woman, naturally born, trans, etc. And then once she got the funds and got the gym open, she's like, no, it's just naturally born women. So, you know what I mean? The people that were trans or the people that are for trans people that donated, they're like, wait 1 minute, like, so, you know, it went to court and everything. I'll put the article there. She had to refund people the money, which is only right. But yeah, in today's video, she's being dragged once again because now her, you know, she did the whole grand opening and everything's pink and girly and beautiful. The fee to join the gym, you know, there's been a waiting list. People have put their name down even before she opened. But now that it's officially open and now other people want to join, the fee is £120 per month. Now listen, I know people that go to those luxury private gyms and they're paying like 150 to 200. But with those gyms, the saunas, there's all the extra stuff, you know, swimming pools, you can get massages there. Like, it's the luxury of luxury. People are dragging her saying, so you're charging 120 and you only have 2 treadmills in there. You don't have a swimming pool, you don't have a sauna, and it's just pink. No, especially black people. You know how black people will gather you up in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna roll her clip and her statement that she put out. She wasn't talking to me because, listen, I need to sign up for the gym, Pure Gym to be exact, because that's the closest. And it's looking to be $13.99. I don't even want to pay that because I've been going to the gym for a cheaper price, like £10. But in today's climate, the cost of living, everything's gone up in it. So again, I do want her to do a gym up north because her gym is down south in London. If she did open a gym up north, I probably would go, but that 120 is crazy. Like, if I'm paying 120 per month, I need to be in the gym literally every day, and I'm not trying to be in the gym every day. That commitment is something else. But yeah, I'm gonna roll the clip and I will be back with my commentary.
Talk about the pricing of my women's only gym, which is £120 a month, right? And I want to preface this video by saying I'm not here to explain my pricing. Like, I know the value of the girl spot and it's going to stay at that price per month. But what I do want to say is, let's be very, very frank. Regardless of what I price my gym at, people would complain. If I priced it at £50 a month, the people that pay Pure Gym prices would complain. If I priced it at £70 a month, the people that pay Anytime Fitness prices would complain. So let's call it what it is. But what I do want to say is that people who are on the internet often speak about things that they are not educated about. As the CEO, I'm very aware of my ingoings, my outgoings, how much I need to profit, what I need to keep the doors open. This is a business. I know you guys see the Girl Spot Gym as Natalie Barnett. It's not. It is a standalone business. I'm an independent, boutique, single gym. I'm not David Lloyd a franchise. I'm not Pure Gym a franchise. Like, I'm none of that. I am an independent gym as of right now, and I have every single intention in franchising. What I do want to do is, let's call this out as it is. People cannot stand to see a young, black, successful woman. I just turned 26. I have a 7-month-old baby. I'm contributing to society. I'm changing the gym and fitness industry. I'm changing women's lives, and you guys hate to see it because the way that people keep trying to continually undermine me and the Girl Spot, it needs to be studied. It genuinely does. Like, the amount of black women as well, which really pains me, the amount of black women and black men that I see tweeting so negatively, really trying to knock me and my business. It's like, you need to ask yourself, why does Natalie and the Girl Spot bother me so much? Ask yourself. And the thing is that you guys will never ever be able to succeed in trying to knock me. The Girl Spot is going to be so successful that it will probably end up on your doorstep, babe. I'm going to franchise it globally and it will end up on your doorstep. That's how this is going to go. And you either continue to talk about it negatively online, or you can join the Girl Spot gym and better your health and better your body and your well-being. You can pick one. But like I said, I know the value of the Girl Spot gym. I think we need to change the dialogue from, oh, that's expensive, to, oh, maybe that's not in my budget, because let's also call it what it is.
Yeah, guys. So y'all just heard her. Like I said, she wasn't talking to me. But I do agree with some of the stuff she said. So first of all, she's young, she's black, she's 26 years old, and you know what I mean, she's a gym owner of the first women's only gym. Like, to her like standard, like I've not seen anything like this. And again, like I said in my Miss Shirley video, as soon as you speak on something, they call you a hater. Now with her situation, she is getting a lot of hate because it's just like everything that's been going, like, you know what I mean, every news that I've done on her, it's just been like negative. Now the thing with the refund to like trans women, that was her own fault. Like, you never should have made it exclusive for everyone and then backpedal. So that was her own fault. But with this, like she said, listen, I'm not explaining. She's gone through, her pricing, her records. She knows like what costs what, and you know what I mean, make it make sense. Just London alone, London is an expensive city to live in. And again, people that go Pure Gym, Virgin Gym, like there's so many different gyms. And like she said, doesn't matter what the price would have been, there's always going to be someone complaining, which is facts. Because she wasn't going to charge, I don't know, like really cheap. You know what I mean? It wasn't going to be Pure Gym prices. I'm going to Pure Gym, not just because it's close, but because the prices make sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with her. You know what I mean? She's just become a new mom. Shout out to her. Her daughter, she don't show her face, but you see her baby's so cute. Listen, she's doing her thing and I'm here for it. And like she said, listen, you can hate all you want. You're gonna see me everywhere, you know what I mean? Like, London's just not where she's stopping. She's trying to franchise. She wants her, you know what I mean, multiple gyms in the UK and across the globe. And I'm like, yes, that's what I wanna hear. She needs to come up north. One of her gyms need to come up north, please. Been saying that. But yeah, I agree with her. Listen, if you can't afford it, just keep it pushing in it. Like, this gym is just not for you. I liked her rollout. She had all different types of women, black, white, Asian, Muslims, because obviously, like, Muslim women can't go to like normal gyms because of the men. And can we keep it 100? Women do get harassed in the gym. Like, even me, I do feel uncomfortable sometimes. That's why I go at certain hours. I try and go like straight after the school run, because more as it gets dark, more men obviously finish work and then they want to work out. Are a lot of gym attires more, I don't even know what the word is, but that flirty and stuff. Because men are like, oh, you need to cover up more. You need to stop, doing squats in front of us. And it's like, it's always women's fault. It's never them. Like, how about you just literally work out and leave us alone? Like, you know what I mean? Even when you're on something, a man can come to you and be like, "Oh, are you finished on that?" And it's just like, can you wait? That's what I hate about the gym, when you're on a piece of equipment and a person's just hovering and they're like, "How long are you gonna be?" Oh, listen, I do not miss the gym, but I do need to get back into the gym. But yeah, I agree with pretty much everything she said. Like, listen, she's like, "I said what I said in my Nene Leaks voice. That's the price. If you don't like it, you know where to." You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get into some people's reactions.
£120 for a gym. Natalie B Fitness really said premium or nothing. But here's the thing. She launched the Gym Spot, a woman's only gym with top tier equipment, charging £120 monthly. She says it includes a safer space, great equipment, and also self-defense classes. Every 2 minutes, I'm hearing something about Natalie. Every 2 minutes, there's some controversy revolving around her name. They do say controversy, so I'm all here for it. But with that being said, it seems like we're not having time to breathe. Like, it's almost there's something coming back where she's concerned. I respect the hustle, a black woman out here trying to do better for herself. I hear it, I see it, I stand by it. Even though I wasn't happy with you excluding trans women from your gym, but that's not what this video is about. But I'm always going to mention it. But I divert. £120 for a gym, monthly. That's not accessible. Especially when you started with a GoFundMe page. Like, how are you gonna say community first, but you're trying to price out the community? Like, you have to make this stuff make sense. Look, if the gym delivers everything that she has promised, that's absolutely amazing. But you also can't ignore the fact that it's actually sparking real questions about the classes, the access, and also the safe space environment. So my question is to you, would you pay £120 a month for a gym? Or is this just another case of wellness pricing out the very people that it proclaims to protect?
Yeah, he made some really good points. Like, we all know controversy sells, but especially when it comes to black women, negative or bad news is not always good. You know what I mean? Obviously, either way, she's trending, but again, just because this is her first establishment, you just don't want it to be negative, negative. But the rollout looked really good, it looks cutesy, but it made some really good points. Like, it does seem like the gym's not for your regular, degular, or working class people, but yet you started this gym with a GoFundMe, and obviously the people that donated was most likely the working class. So it is, I get what he's saying. It's kind of like she's just pushed, you know what I mean, the people that were really rooting for and there for her to the side. And now it's more like, for the middle class and upwards. And a lot of people has said that it's giving influencer. So, obviously she needs influencers there on the rollout, so because they have a big following, so obviously they'll be posting and doing little videos. But yeah, I agree with what he said, and he made me laugh when he was like, I don't agree that she's not made it inclusive to trans women, but that's a whole nother video. Like, he's not talking about that today, but this is what I'm saying. That negativity is always gonna be with you. She's always gonna be known as that girl. It's like, yes, she promised that her gym was open for everyone, and then as soon as she got the funds, she was like, nah, it's just for strictly born women. Listen, it's her gym. It's up to her at the end of the day. Like, even with this channel, I've had people jump in my comments on certain videos like, why are you talking about this and why are you doing this? Because it's my channel. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, if you subscribe, unsubscribe, go somewhere else. Like, it's really not that deep. But for me, she defo was out of line to say it's open for everyone. And then as soon as her gym's gonna open, she was like, nah, it's only strictly born women. Like, she should have said that from the jump. But I feel like if she said that from the jump, she knew she wouldn't have got, the donations and things like that. Even sponsorship, if she would have said it from the beginning, I think certain people wouldn't want to work with her also. Because listen, I don't want to butcher it, but the LGBTQ plus community, they do have a lot of influence and power. So I get why she did what she did, but she was dead ass wrong. She shouldn't have done it. But yeah, just her being a black woman and being dark skinned, she has to tread really lightly. But yeah, pretty much everything he said, I agree.
£120 for a gym that don't even have a sauna or a swimming pool. I'm chatting shit. Clickbait. On a serious note, yeah, I've been seeing like certain people, some people's videos on the whole situation. I don't even know why it's a situation. My hair looks bumpy. I want to be honest and like add my 2 pence to this. I honestly just feel like it's just one of those things where people actually just need to be for real. Don't get me wrong, like, it is pricey. Like, it is a lot of money. £120 is not cheap, especially in a cost of living crisis, this whole economy. Shouldn't it be one of those things where it's like, well, I'm not trying to spend money on it, so I'm just gonna leave it alone? Why the hell has so many people made videos like criticizing this girl? Like, at the end of the day, like, when I saw her response to it, yeah, made sense. Like, she's I don't know business words, but she's an independent company. I don't know, independent company is not one of these mainstream gyms which have, I don't know, partners, or I don't know what she said. I don't know the business terms, but I got what she was talking about in it. At the end of the day, she put in a lot of money and she's going to have to make that money back. Personally, I wouldn't really want to pay for a gym that, is £120 and I don't really see like the benefits for me personally out of it, because obviously I would want like all of those other facilities. But at the end of the day, like, her original plan was just a safe space for women to work out in without men and blah, 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 blah. I just feel like it's just one of those things where it's like, if you don't want to spend the money on it, then don't. Like, I don't know, I just feel bad. Like, why is she getting bare backlash? Like, just leave her alone. You might not be her target audience, and that is okay. I'll be real, I ain't going because I'm not a gym babe. I don't go gym all the time, and do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not one of them people. So I'm not going to go for somebody that doesn't even have a gym membership to go and spend £120. But that's the only reason why. But if I was a gym babe and I thought, you know what, I like the vibe of no men and blah, blah, blah. If I can afford it, then I will do it. I don't feel like all of the backlash is necessary. Like, if you don't want to spend your money on it, don't spend your money on it. But My thing is, though, I do agree with some of these points where people are talking about, oh, you lot are quick to go spend your money on Lululemon and spend your money in Gucci. But then when a black person does something, everyone's like, oh, why are we? I do get that as well. But I don't know, like, obviously, like, I do hear both sides, but I just don't feel like she needs a backlash. Like, I just feel like ever since she started this whole idea, she just always gets backlash. Like, I just don't feel like it's that serious. If you don't want to spend your money on it, then don't, man, honestly.
She's so funny about clickbait. Yeah, man, that's been so many people's title, like 120 for a gym membership. Like, what? But yeah, she made some good points, especially when she touched on the Lululemon leggings and, you know, Gucci, Louis. It's so true. Black people, we love a designer, me included. But soon as it's a black person trying to do something, they're like, why it gotta be so high? Why is it gotta be that? You know what I mean? Like, even myself, I'm trying to do a wig business slash obviously doing YouTube, and even like reaching out to family and friends with like selling my wigs. I had one family member say, oh, can you give me a discount, or can you do it for this price? And it's just like, no, because if you was to go to the Asian shop and go and buy a wig from there, you couldn't say that to him. You would have to buy it full price. So I definitely agree with that. I don't know what it is with black people. We just don't like to support each other. Now, can black people overprice items sometimes? Yes. Again, I've seen gym memberships being £200 plus. So this is like, I guess, average. You know, you have the cheaper end and you have the more higher end. But like she said, in this is obviously women's only. You'll be learning self-defense classes. She's got like an acupuncture slash masseuse on standby just in case you pull a muscle, etc. And it's all girly and it's all pink. It's quite influencer. So you've got like, you know, pretty backgrounds if you want to, you know, take a picture or shoot in there. So she's, you know, the aesthetic, she's made it that, you know, cutesy. But yeah, I agree with her. It is what it is. Like, if it's not for you, there's plenty of gyms out there. And it's like she said, she's an independent CEO. Like, she's doing this. Like, she's not got a lot of sponsoring or a lot of backing. Again, she started this with funding off GoFundMe. You know what I mean? The only thing I just don't like, I just feel like the people that supported her in the beginning, they might not be able to go to her gym, which is sad. And then even like how big her gym is, and then the waiting list. Like, again, if she's doing one up north, I'm gonna be putting my name down on that wait list because yo, I really would love to go to a women's only gym. Like she said, she's not a gym babe, neither am I. I've not got the motivation, but I do want my body to look a certain way. Hmm. Nicole Murphy comes in mind, like, and because of her age, I just look at her body and it's like, damn, she's such body goals, like. But yeah, it's that, you know, commitment, the motivation. It's just not there right now. I know when summer's around and it's time for me to go on holiday, I'm like, yeah, I need to get my ass in the gym because there's a certain way I want my body to look in these clothes. But yeah, I pretty much agree with what she said. Like, chill out, you know what I mean? Give Natalie some, like, you know what I mean? Stop coming for her. Like, yeah, she's getting a lot of backlash. But again, you know what I mean? These are the same people that would be out here buying Louis and Gucci, even though it's made in China in the same factory as Shein and Temu.
Do you know what pisses me off about Natalie Barnett's gym cost, right? Is how dumb people sound trying to say that it's too expensive. And this is coming from a girl who is ridiculously frugal. I don't like spending money. I personally wouldn't pay for that gym because I couldn't justify it. However, you can tell who isn't looking at it from a business perspective, because from a business perspective, she is a genius. Controversial stuff aside, yeah, you're not, I think everyone's looking at it like, you don't even get a spa, you don't even get a sauna, a steam room for £120. David Lloyd's charges blah blah blah, and you get da 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 da. This isn't a pure gym. This isn't the gym. This isn't a JD gym. This is a standalone independent business that offers benefits that other gyms don't have. How many gyms offer multi-gym access? All these commercial gyms. You can get it anywhere, so it's not unique to that gym. How many gyms offer the same equipment,
a row of treadmills, a row of bikes, the same weight machines. How many gyms have the same structure? Yeah, they might have a sauna that's, you know, a small sauna, a steam room, and if you're lucky, even a pool that half the members don't even go in. This is about the other things. It's the details. Natalie put a kitchenette in there that has like a bar where you can get creatine, supplements, things like that, a little supplement bar. There's a chill out zone, Kaylani's Corner, where you can just go and chill and vibe. You don't even have to come to the gym to be exercising. You can just go there if you have the privilege of paying for that membership. Obviously, there's the exclusivity part of it, being it women only. A lot of people are going to pay for that comfortability or that you know, mindset that they don't have to train around men. Like, that obviously being its main selling point. There are no gyms that do that. So yeah, all the other little things, you know, the pink weights and equipment. They've got an in-house massage room with an in-house osteopath. Like, you're not going to get those things anywhere else. So from time you have a really, really, really unique selling point, you can charge what you want for it. It's like Louis Vuitton charging thousands and thousands of pounds that cost £60 to make. You're paying for the brand. You're not paying for what it is, because you could buy the same material bag in a similar design for £100, but it's not got the Louis Vuitton branding on it. It might say LW. Do you know what I mean? It's going to look botched, but it's the same things. It's made in the same factory. You are paying for the brand. You are paying for its selling point. You are paying for the exclusivity. It's simple supply and demand. There is only one of that gym. Supply and demand, if you don't know business, the more supply there is, the less demand goes down, because you can get it anywhere and the product becomes cheap, or the service becomes cheap. Primark clothes, they produce loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of clothes. They're really affordable. They're made cheaply. You can get them anywhere. They don't cost a lot of money. Now, when supply goes down, demand goes up. If people are coveting these items or these services and, you know, they're scarce, they're hard to come by, already you're going to pay more. If you want an out of hours plumber, you're paying more, because not every plumber does that. If you want Louis Vuitton, they're not making hundreds of thousands of pieces of their exclusive pieces, are they? They're going to make a handful that people are going to pay a lot of money for, because they're very rare. And that is the point of supply and demand with this gym. It is one of a kind. It's not a commercial gym. It's not something you find on every street corner. There is literally only one of it. So independently, her costs are going to be high, but also you're paying for that exclusivity and that unique selling point. And this is what people are not understanding. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. The rant is over. I just feel like people are slow. Like, I'm making this video from a business perspective, not from an opinionated base, but, like, come on.
Yeah, she made some really good points. Again, yeah, from a business point of view, again, if you're into business or you studied business, it makes sense what she's doing. And that's why she said, listen, the price is going to be the price. I ain't changing it. It is what it is. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Simples. I like how she mentioned other gyms. And like she said, this is very exclusive. Like, everything's pink, you know, the whole aesthetic. She's got certain pink weights, you know what I mean? Again, she's got a masseuse on deck. She's got you know, the Kalani. It's like the whole floral. It's her daughter's name. That's a chill out area. I love that. So like she said, if you're paying that fee, you might not even want to work out. You might just want to go there and jam with your girlfriends. She has a snack bar where you can get, like, you know, healthy like, you know, the bars, protein, like the protein bars, shakes, things like that. So yeah, I'm here for it. I get what she's saying, but then if you go to a pure gym, you can't get half of that stuff. And if you go to another gym, yeah, that's gonna have a steam room, it's gonna have a sauna, it's gonna have a swimming pool. You know what I mean? So and that's what makes her different and makes her stand out. And most importantly, it's women's only. Like, you just can't top that. And she's the first to do it. And I'm always gonna, you know what I mean, bow down to her because she's the first to do it. If other people tap in and start doing other women gyms, it's cool, but you wasn't the first to do it. It's the same with Rihanna with Fenty Beauty. There's been loads of makeup lines out before Fenty Beauty, but Rihanna skyrocketed, became a billionaire because she was tapping in to where other makeup brands wasn't, doing really dark shade for the really melanated sisters, doing really pale shades for the, the whitest of white. You know what I mean? And then she came with, Savage Fenty lingerie for bigger people because we all know Victoria's Secrets, it's more for the, the slimmer model bodies. Like, do you see why Rihanna became a billionaire? And this is what Natalie B's saying. Listen, I'm going to franchise. My gyms are going to be all over the. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be surprised in a couple of years she becomes a billionaire. Because from a business point of view, yeah, she's a genius. I agree with what she said. And again, she mentioned Louis. Back to that. Like she said, when we buy Louis, we know we're paying for that name. We're paying for that print. You could go to TK Maxx, Primark, get yourself a normal handbag, but no, because you want, you know what I mean? And like she said, it's made in China and then it goes to Italy, it goes to France. Again, you can buy a knockoff, but you're not because you're literally paying for the name. And that's the same with this. You're not just paying like because it's Natalie's G spot, you're paying because it's a women's only gym. And you know, you've got the aesthetics. So, when people are in there, they're going to be atting her and be like, I'm at the G spot. You know what I mean? Especially with social media, we live in a world like really with a lot of things you're paying for the name. It's the same when you go to certain hotels or resorts. You know what I mean? Let's use Disneyland. Everyone's always complaining like, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. Da, da, da. But you're still going to go, right? You know what I mean? Concerts, Beyonce, Cowboy Carter, people were complaining about the prices of tickets. She still had a sold out. You know what I mean? She's not finished the tour yet, but she's still like that very first open night in LA, it was sold out. But at the beginning, people were like, oh, these prices are too much. Oh, Beyonce, why you gotta like make it make sense? We say one thing and we do another. So, like I said, read this space. I said it first. In a couple of years, Natalie B will be a billionaire because I see her vision. I believe in her. She's a go getter, like she doesn't play. And again, look at Rihanna, you know what I mean? Rihanna was a millionaire just from being a singer, but she tapped in. When you tap into something that no one's, you know what I mean, trying to fill that void, when you fill that void, you're exclusive. So everyone's going to run to you. You know what I mean? Again, Rihanna was doing the darkest of shades and the lightest of shades. People ran to her and Fenty, you know what I mean? Fenty Beauty, overnight, it became, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? She became a billionaire. And I know it's not just that, you know what I mean? She's invested and she's, you know what I mean? She's into a lot of stuff. But again, when you tap into something where you see there's a space, like you're going to win because then everyone's going to run to you. When everything's just there, like she mentioned Primark, okay, it's that, you know what I mean? You go there sometimes, but we want exclusive. And I feel like with 120, everyone's got their thing. Again, the Lululemon, what's that shark? Is it Gym Shark? You know what I mean? Their gym wear's quite pricey. Again, you could go to TK Maxx, Primark, get something cheap, but again, you're paying for the name and for the brand. And obviously it looks good. Like Gym Shark have a lot of like nice items. They're always sold out in my size, so I can never get anything. But again, it's exclusive. You know what I mean? When you post it, you kind of stunting in it. It's that whole Instagram thing, you know what I mean? I'm in my gym shot when you could have just got a regular gym outfit from Shein, you know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with what she said. Business wise, it's very calculated, and Natalie, she knows what she's doing.
£120 for a gym membership. God damn, Natalie B. It is definitely on the pricey side. Do you know what? I feel like where she's gone wrong is it within branding and marketing. Because if she proposed it as like a luxury gym, I don't think there'll be so much of as an outrage. But it was meant to be inclusive, and then she says she's not including trans women and all this stuff before. That was the first outrage, and now this outrage is the fact that it's £120 and people saying that £120 is not, it's definitely not justified because there's not enough equipment. And you just don't see where your money's going. Most people for that price expect a swimming pool, a sauna, all of this stuff. And I get it. because it's not for the faint-hearted. I do find it rude when people are carrying a narrative that if you can't pay it, you're complaining about the price because you're broke. Only broke people complain about the price and all this stuff. I don't like that, because you deserve to speak about where your money's going. And the gym is, people go to the gym for all sorts of reasons, and to have a woman's only inclusive gym just for women, so you can just work out how you want and dress how you want and just be in a space amongst your peers, you know. I feel like that's a beautiful thing, and I don't feel like there should be a price on that. £120 is extremely steep. And she is a business owner, so she definitely has a right to charge whatever she wants to charge. But why it's so controversial is all because of the way that she's branded this gym in the first place. She's made it out like it's all inclusive, women's only, na 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 na. It should have been a luxurious experience. If she now made this out to be a prestigious gym, luxury, it's gonna be £120, guys. But you know, I've got custom equipment, women only. I've got this type of training room. I feel like she should rethink the gym membership just a bit, so a lot of other people can be included, because there are a lot of women that will benefit that cannot afford £120. And it doesn't mean that they're broke, it means that their priorities, they've just got financial responsibilities. And no one, how much people are really paying £120 for a gym? But there's a lot of women that need that peace. There's a lot of women that don't want to be around men working out, because it could make them feel very insecure, men looking at them and then feeling a certain type of way. But if you're in a place where it's just women, all types of women, size, shapes, just working out freely, why wouldn't someone want to be in that atmosphere? And it's a bit sad that they have to be financially restricted for them to be in a place where they would benefit with being accepted the most, you know. So I wish that she would rethink that. I mean, she's a business owner, she's going to make money regardless, but she should stick to how she marketed it in the first place. And I think that the fruits of her labour will be greater. It's just branding. She just brand it as luxurious, and no one would be talking. Who can talk? She already said what it is on the tin, but she's not said that, which is why there's all this confusion, in my opinion, anyway. Well, congratulations to her, because it's definitely not an easy thing to do. It's beautiful seeing what she's achieved. Just would be nice if it was a bit more inclusive just for those people, you know. But £120 steep, guys. And yes, there's the gym, there's all of this stuff, but it's not a woman's only thing, is it? Not like this. So yeah.
See, I liked his response. I've used a couple of his videos before. He's so funny. If you've not seen my Kalana, was like they're going for bankruptcy, do check it out. His response in that video was so funny. And what was he frying up? He was making me hungry. Like, not us talking about the gym. I'm getting like really hungry. But I agree with what he said. Marketing, that's where she went wrong. And again, like what the first guy stated, how have you started this whole gym with a GoFundMe, but now it's not giving GoFundMe prices? And like he stated, just because people are complaining or clapping back, it doesn't mean they're broke. We're living in very crucial, hard times. Hello, cost of living. People do have a right to know where their money's going, and obviously, you need to prioritize where your money's going, especially like a person like me. I've got kids. Listen, when it comes to money, everyone's got their thing. You might be a sneakerhead, you might be, what do you call it, the Birkin bags, you might be into bags, wigs, women, there's a lot of black women that spend peas on 30-inch bust down wigs. Like, we know this. Nails, eyelashes, like everyone's got their thing. Some people it's the gym. There's nothing wrong with that. Like the £120, it's nothing wrong with that. But it's like he said, it's the marketing. If we knew it was gonna be this price from the jump, and again, 1 minute trans women were included and then they were excluded. You know what I mean? I feel like if she was just more honest from the jump, she wouldn't have all this backlash right now. And it is coming off as people hating on her, but it's just it's giving flip flopper. Like 1 minute you say this, then it's that. then you do this, then it's, you know what I mean? Like, just be straight up. If she was just straight up from the jump, she wouldn't be getting all this backlash now. So yeah, I agree with him. I love this response. It was very calm and demure, you know. And he's just like, he's just hoping that you know, maybe she changes the prices. Listen, if it flops, you'll see how quick she'll drop the price. You know what I mean? She might knock off £20 and it might just be £100. I get it that she's like, I said what I said. I'm not changing the fee. Listen, if this flops, which it won't, because I already know the whole aesthetic. Of course, girls are gonna go there, and even if it's just Muslim women, again, they can work out in peace, and I'm sure their husbands will pay for, you know, for them to go to the gym, so it won't flop. But hypothetically, if it did, she would have to bring those prices down, you know what I mean? Like, you've got to do what you got to do. And yeah, but yeah, I agree with what he said.
Natalie B Fitness has just announced that her girls only gym will be costing £120 a month. It's all about the exclusive community. There's 30,000 people on a waiting list to give you that exclusive feel. There's only 2 treadmills! But I get it, I should run to the gym for my warm-up. You get access to osteopaths, hormonal acupuncture, IVF help, but that's not included in the price, that's extra, yeah. There's pink and orange bathrooms that only have 4 toilets and 4 showers all together. We don't have a pool or a sauna, but we have pink squat racks. We also have no other branches in the UK, so the £120 a month you pay is just for the South West London gym. Can't go, not my problem, not my problem. Not every woman goes to the gym to grow her glutes. What about the people that want to lose weight? One cable machine. She also said in the video that it's not too expensive, it's just not in your budget, and that's okay. I do wish her all the best, and I know this gym's going to be sold out in about 0.5 seconds because of the waiting list, but I will stick to David Lloyd, thank you.
Woo! So much shade was thrown in that response. Oh my gosh, where do I start? When she was making me laugh, like, there's only 2 treadmills, so that means I need to jog to the gym, you know what I mean? Get that warm up, because by the time you get to the gym, those, like, some people might be on those treadmills. Like, listen, so much shade was thrown, you know, about the toilets, the showers, that you have to pay extra if you want to go, you know, to the masseuse or that get acupuncture. Listen, she made me laugh out. There's only one in Southwest London, may I add. So much shade. Oh my gosh. Listen, it's her first establishment. Like, you know, them ones that laugh, yeah, like, you're laughing now, but when she's got 10 different gyms, women's only gyms all over the UK, what you gonna say? You know what I mean? So much shade. Listen, it's her gym, innit? If she wants to charge 120, that is her. But you know, she said she's sticking to her David Lloyd. I'm gonna be sticking with Pure Gym until Natalie comes up north. But yeah, I hope you see this video, girl. Please come and drop a gym in Manchester. I'm here for it. But yeah, that, I'm not gonna lie, that 120, I'm just deep in it. It's deep. For me, where I like to spend my money is on food. I am a foodie. I love good foods. You know the good stuff, lobster, steaks, and all that. You know what I mean? I do love food, but again, everyone's got their thing. Again, Lululemon, Gymshark, like, they're forever sold out and they're big, big prices. Expensive makeup, MAC, Dior, you know what I mean? So everyone's got their thing where they're gonna spend money. If you don't want to pay 120, that's on you. It is what it is. Keep going to those other gyms, innit?
£120 is a lot for any gym, let alone a gym that has the most basic equipment in the world. There's nothing special about this gym other than the fact that it only houses women and it's pink. There's no sauna, no swimming pool, no nothing special. Genuinely nothing special. She keeps falling back on this stupid, baseless point. She said, well, you have to see it from a business point of view. It's a business, I have to make profit. Bro, there are so many top quality bodybuilding gyms that are not part of franchises. They're not part of any of that shit. And they're charging a fraction of what you're charging for far better equipment and atmosphere. Audacity of this woman to charge £120 a month for such a bog standard gym is ridiculous.
Ain't nothing special the fact that it only houses women. Jeez. He sounds big mad. I get his points. Well, I get hers as well. Like you said, it's that business point of view. And it's funny because the working class, we don't care about your business. You know what I mean? Entrepreneurs, CEOs, people that run their own business, they will get it straight away because you do need to make some form of profit. Like, hello. Even though she obviously got money from the GoFundMe, she did put a lot of money in by herself. And guys, when she did all this, I think she was 25. She's only recently turned 26. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in my 30s, yeah, and she's making me feel like, I need to do more with my life. But again, I don't mind a 9 to 5. Listen, being an entrepreneur or owning your own business, it's not for everyone. Again, I'm trying to do my thing, this influencer thing with YouTube, and then obviously having my hair business on the side. So, you know what I mean? Your girl's trying, but again, it's not easy, especially when you've got no sponsorships or no one's investing in you. You have to get it from the ground up by yourself. So yeah, he sounds big mad. I think he's just mad that he's not a woman and he can't go to the gym, frankly. But at the same time, I do get what he's saying. Like, there is other independent gyms out there who are charging way less. But again, are they providing self-defense classes for women? Is it a women's only gym? Is it got the pink aesthetic? No, this is the first, you know what I mean? Again, it's her thing. She can charge whatever she wants.
Guys, can I ask an honest question? Why is that women's only gym £120? Like, genuinely, why is it 120 Great British pounds in this cost of living crisis? There's no pool, there's no sauna. It's very trifling, in my opinion. Like, I don't really see what the luxury is of the gym. It's got like 2 treadmills in there. What, because the tiles are pink in the bathroom? I'm pretty sure all the people that have £120 to spend on a gym have nice bathrooms at home. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not really a selling point. Then what else is a luxury? Feeling safe in the gym. It's a luxury for women to feel safe in the gym, guys. I just don't get it, personally. People think that because they charge luxury prices, it makes them luxury. But it's not. It's not the case. People start businesses and then they get greedy. They get so greedy, they literally forget why they started the business in the first place. Just greedy. If you have £120 to spend on the gym, you can go to like David Lloyd or like Third Space or something. Splash the extra cash and go there.
The 120 British pounds. She said it's trifling. The shade that everyone keeps saying, it's only got 2 treadmills, ain't got no sauna, ain't got no swimming pool. Like, the amount of people that have clapped back and it's them same lines there for there. But yeah, a lot of people feel how she feels, and a lot of people are mentioning this David Lloyd. Listen, until this whole thing, I've never heard of this David Lloyd. So I'm gonna have to go and check it out. But yeah, she don't get it. She's a woman, and obviously she's just like, yeah, I get it. It's a woman's, space only, but she's just like, it's still not worth it. But I guess if you've never been harassed, like extremely harassed at the gym before, or someone's a guy trying to touch you, or come into your personal space, you won't get it. But for women that it has happened to, this is literally a safe haven for them. Like, even walking to your car, you know what I mean? I've had people trying to talk to me and I'm like, I'm trying to get my keys out and get in my car quickly and lock the door because, you know what I mean? You hear people getting kidnapped and all sorts, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, I get it. It's both. It's exclusive because, again, she's the first to do it. It's a women's only gym. And on top of that, forget the whole pink aesthetic, but that, I guess that is one, it's giving luxury, but like she said, people are charging luxury prices, but it's not always luxury. But maybe when she opens her next gym, it might have a steam room. You know what I mean? I feel like she's taking notes. All the shade that people are throwing, I know she's writing it down and she's like, watch this space. When I open my next gym, it's gonna have a steam room. It's gonna have this. I think guys are forgetting this is her very first gym. Like, you know what I mean? You couldn't expect her to do everything already, especially the fact that she started it with a GoFundMe. And then on top of that, she had to issue a lot of money back to people that did donate because she changed her mind when it came to trans women. So you know what I mean? She's actually lost out. And I already know she spent that money. So she's had to dig in and find money from somewhere else to refund everyone.
You're a scammer till you make it work. Who remembers when this fitness influencer at 21 tried to open her own women's only gym? As you know, she was hit by the UK Twitter mafia about scam, house deposit, trying to bring her down. To combat this, she starts a fundraising series to help combat the allegations, so to show she's legit and to help raise further funds. Still trying to raise investment capital for the gym. She's going to networking events, fundraising events, but she's getting rejected, especially because She even said it because she's a black woman. It's very hard. So how did she combat this? She had her own platform, 1.8 million followers on Instagram, TikTok. She sold her own fitness plans for £5. She raised 45k, which is, bro, if I start selling stuff to you guys, just knowing it. In the end, she was able to raise 100k and invest it into her gym. And what I really like about the story, it took her 4 years. She even got investment from Gymshark as well. After all the tribulations she went through, because she stayed persistent and really believed in the plan, she stuck with it. Anything you can do, like I said in the previous video, is possible just with persistence, guys. Literally, it's a message to me as well. Message to you.
Shout out to the guy, because I never knew her backstory like that. But that's amazing, that the fact that she used her followers and supporters in such a good way. Like, that is it. And big up Gymshark for helping her out, investing. Like, shout out to them. She does wear a lot of their stuff, before, what I mean, because she's like a gym influencer before she thought, you know what, I'm gonna open my own. She's been harassed, etc. That's why she thought, you know what, I'm gonna do a girls only, a women's only gym. But her story is amazing, and it's so sad that people are like, "Oh, scammer." As soon as you're black, you're a scammer. You just want a deposit for your first gaff. And listen, one thing about this, she put her, I want to say, her dream or manifestation out when she was 21. She's 26 now, but listen, she shows a little bit of her life. So you see a little bit of her house. You see her driveway. She has a maneuver driveway, like it spins. I was just like, in London, her car, you don't see it fully, but what I mean, it's giving Mercedes, it's giving Beamer. Like, she's doing well for her age. And again, like he stated, she's a dark-skinned black woman. She went to loads of like events where you can get like investors, and they weren't interested. They didn't see her vision, they didn't believe in her dream. So obviously she went the whole GoFundMe route, and she got donations, and she made it happen. Again, I'll show, a video of the whole grand opening. So listen, backlash and controversy and whatever you want to say about her, I'm proud of her. Again, if you see this video, Natalie, girl, I am proud of you. Big up yourself. You're definitely a motivation. Like he said, guys, if I put something out there, I need you to support me. Same here. You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing. Her backstory really is amazing. Minus all the controversy, I do wish her the best, and please do one in Manchester ASAP. Yeah, the 120 is steep, I'm not gonna lie, but I would pay, even if I just paid for 1 month, just to go there and just try it out. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think 120 is too expensive, or do you think it's reasonable for what it is? A women's only, the pink aesthetic, and obviously she's got a masseuse and an acupuncturist on standby, and she's got the snack bar and a place where you can chill out. But yeah, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.